Out now on DVD and digital, which is a streaming online digital rental, is a film from Venezuela in 2019 called Infection. This is a film whose release is either perfect timing or terrible timing, depending on your taste. This is a horror film from Venezuela. It's basically kind of a zombie movie. It's more of a 28 Days Later sort of zombie movie where it opens with these people in a hotel in some downtrodden part of Venezuela shooting up something, and they mix it with a dirty sink, and there's a bat in there. Premonition, bats. And they wind up, the drugs mix with the maybe rabies, and it turns into this horrifying thing that turns people into crazed, blood-thirsting, spittle-spewing, rage, infection, zombie things. So obviously it's not anything new, plot-wise, that we haven't seen several times over. It's new in that it comes from an area of the world we haven't seen zombie films, or most of us have not seen zombie or horror films. I thought the film was rather well made, visually very well made. My big fear with this was that when it got exciting and when it got all aggressive with the zombification situation, that it would be all unwatchable shaky cam. There was an amount of that in the film, but there wasn't a lot. Like, I was never put off by it, and I'm the guy who, when I start to see that stuff, I usually just turn something off. So I had my finger kind of hovering over the pause or stop button as the film started, but it actually wasn't bad. So the story overall, in a little bit more depth, is the protagonist is a young widower, mountain doctor who has sent his son off with the grandparents, and he's going to do some work in the village or something like that. And then this virus comes to town and starts infecting people. At first, he's doing his job. People are sick. He isn't sure why. He's trying to help people, including friends of his. And then he sees what becomes of them in short order. And then it becomes a tale of survival and a tale of trying to figure out how to stop this thing. Again, as I say, with what the world is going through right now, very interesting timing. This movie was made a while ago. I thought it was well done. I didn't think it was anything new. It held my interest stylistically and performance-wise enough to keep watching it to the end. So I think if you're more of a casual horror fan or a horror fan who doesn't mind seeing the same road you've traveled a few times but paved differently, it's worth a look. It is not very long. I think it was about 95 minutes. It is in Spanish, so it's predominantly subtitled. There are a couple of characters that speak English, so for the English speakers in the audience like me, you get these little oasis moments where people are suddenly speaking English, and you're like, I can look away now. I can look at my Cheerios for a moment while people are talking. I don't have to read the screen. Not tremendously dialogue heavy, so if subtitles are a problem for you, the horror doesn't need any subtitles. People trying to kill each other, hey, that's the international language. So I thought Infection was very interesting. It is out now, available on DVD and digital rental from Dark Sky Films.